It began 4 weeks after you were conceived, before you had a face, before your brain formed thoughts, before your lungs ever tasted air. A tiny cluster of cells began to pulse. That pulse was weak at first, irregular, fragile, but it learned, it adapted, and it never stopped. By the time you reach 70 years old, this muscle will have beaten more than 2.5 billion times through sleep, through illness, through fear, through love. It is the most reliable engine on Earth, yet it operates silently, without acknowledgement. The heart is not poetic, it is mechanical. It does not care who you are. It responds only to physics, chemistry, and pressure. And when those laws are violated, the consequences are absolute. Welcome to Science Curiosity. Today, we're deconstructing the leading cause of death on Earth, not through fear, but through understanding. This is not a story about clogged pipes. This is the story of a cellular war unfolding over decades, ending in minutes. The heart is a pump, but it is also a consumer. Unlike other muscles, it cannot rest. It cannot switch to anaerobic survival for long. It demands oxygen constantly. That oxygen is delivered through a private highway system, the coronary arteries. These vessels do not supply the body, they supply the heart itself. If they fail, no backup exists. There are 3 major branches. The right coronary artery feeds the electrical system. The circumflex wraps around the heart like a belt, and then there is the left anterior descending artery, the Widowmaker. This artery supplies the entire front wall of the heart, including the left ventricle, the chamber responsible for pushing oxygenated blood to every organ you own. When this vessel fails, the body loses its output valve. Blood pressure collapses, consciousness fades. This is why some heart attacks whisper and others end lives before help can arrive. Heart attacks do not happen suddenly. They are constructed patiently. Inside every artery is a microscopic lining called the endothelium. It is smooth beyond imagination, designed to reduce friction and protect flow. But it is vulnerable. High blood pressure scrapes it repeatedly. Smoking introduces chemical toxins that corrode it. High blood sugar crystallizes proteins and weakens its defenses. Tiny tears form, invisible, painless. Through those tears, LDL cholesterol enters the artery wall. The immune system responds aggressively. White blood cells arrive and consume the fat, but they overeat, they swell, they die. What remains is plaque, a waxy, inflamed mass that grows silently. This is not cholesterol buildup. This is a biological landfill, a trash fire burning inside your arteries. The body attempts containment by forming a fibrous cap, but as plaque grows, the artery narrows, blood accelerates, turbulence increases, pressure builds. The cap thins. This is the climax of the siege. Under stress, exertion, or emotional shock, blood pressure spikes, the fibrous cap ruptures. The instant plaque contents touch flowing blood, the body believes it is dying. Platelets flood the area. They morph, extend adhesive arms, and bind together. Fibrin weaves a dense biological net. In seconds, the artery closes completely. Downstream, heart muscle enters ischemia. Oxygen levels drop to 0. ATP production stops. Cells lose ion control. They swell. They rupture. This is infarction. The heart muscle is dying while still beating. Pain erupts, not from the heart, but from nerves sending emergency signals to the brain. Pressure, crushing weight, doom. Sometimes damage spreads to the heart's electrical system. Instead of a coordinated contraction, the ventricles begin to fibrillate, quivering without purpose. Blood pressure drops to 0. The brain loses oxygen. Consciousness fades in seconds. This is what claimed James Gandolfini. This is what nearly claimed Carrie Fisher. But modern medicine can interrupt the siege. Doctors perform a primary PCI. A catheter navigates the arteries. A balloon inflates. Plaque is crushed. A stent locks the vessel open. Blood returns. The muscle survives. This is not healing. This is rescue. The greatest victory happens before the siege begins. Lowering blood pressure preserves the endothelium. Managing LDL stabilizes the fibrous cap. Movement strengthens vascular resilience. The heart does not fail randomly. It responds precisely to how it is treated. Your heart is a masterpiece, but even masterpieces require maintenance. If understanding this machine fascinated you, welcome to Science Curiosity, because knowledge is not fear, knowledge is survival.